Hello friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy CowboyJobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report, because without you guys, man, I would not be doing this. I'm actually on my day job, which is actually working through the night. I'll be working until 4 a.m. Started at 6 o'clock, and right now, actually on a little lunch break. Hello, Sarah, how are we doing? What's good? Well, unfortunately, could not get off my day job, but I've got to take care of all my friends here. I am so glad that you guys could join me. This is going to be a short little broadcast because, again, I'm on a break because I'm actually with my day job, and I'm doing this from my cell phone, so this stuff is like going through really quick. And of course, I got Jobu right here. Dallas will remember. Again, that's the thing I want you guys to realize. People have been going crazy and want to fire everybody. Everybody wants some raw meat, some fresh blood. You know, they want to destroy everybody. But here's the thing, guys. The NFL is a week-to-week league, okay? You're going to have good games. You're going to have bad games. It happens. So what you have to understand is, you know, we just got our ass whooped. It happens. You got orange crushed yesterday. Yes, we did. Keep in mind, I believe we've lost to Denver 6 times in a row. 6 times. Oh, don't get out of here with the trade desk. Guys, chill. You're right there, Jay. We were 1-1 this time last year, and we're 1-1 this year. We've got 14 more games left. What's the score with the Giants?
Giants is on the 18-yard line.
Okay, so the Giants are in scoring position.
Well, it's 7-0.
7-0. The Giants are losing. The Giants are driving. I do want to blame somebody. I'm blaming every single player that was on that field.
And coaching.
And coaches as well. Regardless of Jason Garrett not wanting to take any of the blame, he deserves a blame too, and he should own up to that. That's the thing that drives me crazy about Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett never, ever takes blame for anything. You know, it's always, well, Tony Romo changed the play. Oh, well, Dak Prescott couldn't get the passing game going. Well, you know what? Maybe it was your play calling that didn't help out your team. Did you think about that? I agree with you on coaching. I look at the Green Bay game and I say, that was coaching. Blame the Russians. The kickers, you're right, Sarah. They did their job. Don't panic. Everybody will be fine. I agree. Because I take a look at our division, guys, because that's what the bottom line counts to get into the playoffs. I'm not sold on the Redskins after beating the Rams. They still suck. The Eagles, Carson Wentz, he's Eli Manning number 2. He turns the ball over left and right. 3 fumbles yesterday. And, of course, the Giants, we've already beat them, and they can't score. So we'll be okay.
The question
well,
is
we
Dak.
need, well, it's not so much Dak.
The question is
well, yeah, Dak's ankle is going to be an issue. Is how bad is that? Forgive me, I'm going to be munching a little bit while I'm doing this live stream because this is actually my nighttime lunch break, and I'm going to be up for quite a while. The question will be is how is Dak's ankle going to be, because he definitely hurt that. It's a little sore. They don't think it's that bad. Let's hope that it's not. Xavier Woods. Yeah, well, Xavier Woods, he's going to have to step up. You know, we've got these young guys, and they're having a hard time staying on the field, and they really need to be out there. And here's what you got to understand. Some of the guys that are out on the field have only had a couple of practices because they were entered in training camp. Giants just scored, so it's what?
7-7.
7-7. So the Tide scored with the Giants. Forgive me. I'm taking a little bite of the sandwich here. Oh, God. You know, Kimberly.
I want to be a 4-way tie for the division.
After they showed that shot of Jerry Jones in the booth, and Jerry's just like, oh, I can't believe this. Oh, I can't believe this. This is just disgusting. Oh, my God. This is terrible. And you see Jason Garrett. We'll get him next time, guys. We'll get him next time. The hell with that. I'm sick and tired of the clapping. We need to go out there and get pissed off, show some damn emotions. You know, when I'm looking at his press conference, well, we'll just have to look at the film, and, you know, it was a breakdown. Dude, why don't you get pissed off? You can't tell me you were happy about the performance that was out there. Show me some damn emotions.
Now, who was the other coach for the Denver? He was actually showing more emotion.
Everybody was showing more emotion than Jason Garrett.
What?
It's like Jason Garrett's just happy to have a flipping job.
When you got 3 rings, what do you expect? From sitting on the bench.
Jason, you hit the nail on the head. Gamer alert. Well, you can go pound sand, buddy. Well, part of the problem I think happened is Ron Leary went to Denver, and Ron Leary knows the playbook. Ron Leary literally told him everything he knew. Probably told him the calls and everything else, because it seems like to me they knew exactly where to go every single play. And our offense doesn't change any. So with Jason Garrett doing what he does, coaching the exact same system that he has for the last 7 years, it was easy for them to jump on him. Well, if you're talking about emotional coaches winning on the road, did Jason Garrett being unemotional certainly didn't help us any. We got our ass handed to us. Man, that's a good question. Who's going to be starting this week? We got to see, check the injury report after they start practicing it on Wednesday to see who's going to actually be available. Right now, Carroll is in the concussion protocol, and even if he doesn't have a concussion, the way he played, I'm not sure he should be out there. Woozy, he's still dealing with a hamstring. He tweaked that same one that he hurt in training camp, so he's probably not going to be available. We may be picking up some guys off the streets.
And Dak Prescott, he'll more likely play due to injury.
I'd take Jim Harbaugh. I'd also take John Gruden at this point. At this moment, I'd take Jobu. I think he'd show more emotion than my man did. Revis is done, man. Revis isn't going to help. Okay, so we got some trolls in here. I can't block them tonight. I don't think for myself.
Now what about DeMarcus Wade?
Jason Garrett has no emotions because gingers have no. Okay. Hey Sarah, how are you doing? I'm sorry, this is just like flying by and it's really small, so it's hard to read it. Sherman does still play aggressive. Where's the haters? The haters are always around. They've been coming at me, of course, this week. It's amazing how they come around only when the Cowboys lose. And, man, they've been coming hard and heavy. Well, without a doubt, playing the AFC West is going to be tough. Kansas City, that's going to be another tough game. It's just is what it is. At least, here's the good thing, at least it was an AFC loss and not an NFC loss. So that doesn't hurt us quite as much. Well, personally, I think we need to start doing a little razzle-dazzle, a little, changing some things up. We're just trying to maul guys with the same thing over and over again. Look at New England. New England has great players and everything else, but they're always throwing you a curveball to keep you guessing. There is no guessing with our team. We're doing the exact same thing as always. Yeah, they've been definitely going after Zeke, going after Dak Prescott. They've been going after everybody Cowboy-wise. Stephen A. Smith, he had a field day. Didn't I tell you the Dallas... Oh, get out of here with that crap. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, didn't I tell you they can't handle prosperity? But...
Now I'll tell you, hairline's going
let's back up. It's only one game, okay? We're 1-1, still tied for first in our division, and an early season. We'll be fine. Jobu for head coach, thanks. Yeah, it'll be nice to go ahead. Now, we get Dimitri Moore back this week, and then in another 2 weeks, we end up getting back David Irving. So hopefully that'll give us a boost to that defensive line as well in that rotation. We could trade with the Cardinals to get Patrick Peterson. I don't think they would give up on Patrick Peterson. Steven, I don't know shit, repeats himself, of course. Let go of Dez. I'm not ready to give up on Dez Bryant yet.
That was more Dak than Dez.
It was a team effort. Everybody,
but his ankle
yesterday.
there is partially why he missed the ball that one that was overthrown.
Well, Skandrick should be playing back this week. He'll have a cast. Jobu doesn't get a refill tonight, not while we're on the job.
You have one tomorrow.
No, tomorrow we'll be here.
I'm talking about the work.
Well, Jason Witten always has a good game, so
Yeah.
you know we can't go through that.
Yeah, for the most part, he does.
I love our team. I'm with you, Jackie. How you doing tonight? I got to tell you, we got a lot of fake ass fans though, and I hate to say that there are bandwagon ones, guys that are pounding their chest when we win, but the first sign of trouble, they're just basically, you know, the Cowboys suck, F this, that, and the other, and that really drives me crazy. Wow, these things are just jumping through. No, no to trading Des. I'm with you, Shallow Hal.
That's too good to trade.
Well, before you guys give up completely, relax a little bit. They'll be okay. Right. We go ahead, Sarah and Nicole. Actually, you're a new one. Welcome to the show.
Not the Cardinals.
That's secure for us is next week. If we go through, beat the Cardinals, everything is back to being copacetic. Remember, we went on the road to Denver, a hard place to play. Whoa, thank you very much. Morpheus, thank you very much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. You know, $17 for 17 points. I appreciate that. That will definitely go into the kitty to help us do better with the Jobu Sports Report. I appreciate all the love you guys showing. Sorry it's a little dark, but I'm actually in my truck here. I can't broadcast from inside because it's an area that I'm not supposed, can't take pictures and stuff in there. So I'm actually outside in my truck, but I wanted to make sure that I got my fans here together so we can get over this loss. After tonight, I'm moving on. I'll be done with this game, so get it all out in the air. It's now time to start focusing in on the Cardinals.
Cardinals will be a winnable game.
How about the Cowboys? Yeah, Dallas Cowboy YouTubers were better than the Cowboys yesterday. Well, DeMarcus Lawrence, Sandman, yeah, I agree with you. DeMarcus Lawrence, 4 sacks on the season, is doing fantastic.
Oh, he was playing good.
Unfortunately,
yesterday.
he got that stupid call of basically launching himself off of the center, and that was kind of a ticky-tack call, just like the push-off they had of Dez Bryant. The officials definitely didn't give us much of a chance there.
But he plays behind, though.
Well, Switzer, they're slowly trying to bring him in because remember, he's another one of those guys that had the hamstring problems. You know, they're using him on kick returns right now, and they'll probably be using him more on the offense in the weeks to come, but he's still got a long ways to go to catch up. I don't really think Darrelle Revis has much in the tank that's really going to help us out. Blue Star, I agree with you. The NFL is definitely at war with the Cowboys. Yeah, okay, Dallas Cowboys, I agree with you. They do need to back off. I really didn't like the way Jason Garrett kind of went after Dak Prescott and put the blame squarely on his shoulders today. He kind of walked that back this evening and then kind of said, oh, yeah, there were a couple of really great plays by him, but by that time...
Dak was partially injured.
Well, Jonathan, shout out to you, man. You're out at work, too, just like I am. That's kind of cool. Just trolling, you're right. I think that he was definitely the secret weapon for them because I think he gave them all the calls. You're right on that one. I don't think Jason Garrett would blame. Well, no, actually, Jason Garrett threw Romo under the bus when we lost to Green Bay with the catch and no catch. Bring my boy Romo back. Okay, well, that ship has sailed on Romo, guys. What time is it? Okay. Run Zeke out the power I formation. I'd like to see that. Jason Garrett's to blame. Mickey, I agree with you on that one. I think you're new to the show. Thank you for chiming in. Amen to that one. Stop bringing Romo back. Stop. JPP forced fumble. Okay, so the Giants are trying to show up tonight. All right.
We don't want to be last in the division. They lose the last in the division.
Shut the fuck up about Romo. He's done. Yeah. Relax on Romo. It's Dak now. I agree.
Nothing wrong with being.
One loss and all the Robo faithful are out. Guys,
Nothing
it's
wrong
time.
with-
It's time to let that go, man. Let it go.
Let them go until Kansas City.
Matthew Stafford just got poked in the eye. Wow. Need a fullback. Cowboys. Oh, there's chlorine bleach. Should have known he wouldn't be too far away.
Our fullback wouldn't.
Thank you very much, Kyle. I appreciate it. Keeping up the good work. This is one of those nights that I really hate my day job because I'd rather be doing what I'm doing right now with you guys. I would love to be able to cover the Cowboys full time. People who get to do this for a living are truly blessed, and I hope they understand that. Talk about your favorite team, and to do this would be just unbelievable. Eli throws a pick. Okay.
Yay!
Did he throw a pick?
I didn't see him.
Okay.
I mean, if they're watching it live.
Yeah, and there's my beautiful wife who just sent me a message. So my wife, hello, honey. In the truck, eating lunch here. It's only one game. That's right. Relax.
As long as the New York Giants lose, it'll be a good week.
Yeah.
Because they'll be in the basement.
You know, I've called it, guys. Eli Manning is a turnover machine.
But they'll be in the basement this week.
So they get a turnover and they turn it right back over. Yeah. The Giants are going to be crap this year. I told you guys that before. I told you they're going to finish.
How do you get
third in the
turnover and turn it over again?
Can't stand Eli. Okay. We're a good team. And hopefully we learn from this. Well, I think we will. You know, guys, how many times we've seen teams that have been left for dead that go through and make a run to the Super Bowl? And I would dare say the New York Giants have done it a couple times, as much as I hate to give them credit. We will be okay. Skip, you know, I'm always doing something because, you know, I'm not born rich. I'm not born with the silver spoon in my mouth. Everything I've gotten in life is from working for it. That's why I work so hard trying to make this channel as good as I can. I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm learning on the fly, so it's been getting, I hope, better and better. So yeah, I am always working because that's what I do. Generally speaking, when I stop working, I pass out, or if I lay down too long, my back starts killing me. So as long as I'm in motion, I'm kind of not in pain. Giants sucks. So Odell is playing tonight, so he's being just a decoy. Okay. Well, the problem with Jordan Lewis is he's missed so much time with that hamstring, and he's not going to be, you know, out there for a while. I mean, if you have that same hamstring hurt already, he's going to be out for another 3 or 4 weeks, if not longer. And so that's time he's not practicing. And right now, with the collective bargaining, the reality is there's only 9 more padded practices for the rest of the season. You know, the guys are off until Wednesday. They'll go out, have 1 padded practice. Then Thursday, you know, it's just basically kind of walkthrough. So there's not really a chance to develop and really get a game action. So right now, these guys are about where they're going to be for the season. So you can't really count on much of that changing. And unfortunately, it is what it is. And he may end up not being that much of an impact for the season. Wow, I bet Peyton and Archie are embarrassed to call him family. That's a shame, man. Okay, here we go. This is flying in. Who do I want to come in when Dak goes down? Oh, God. I'd say Cooper Rush.
Cooper.
Law Nation is live. But
Lions 1st and 10 on the Giants 11.
Giants, the Lions are about to score again. They're on the 11-yard line. Yeah. Wow. Cooper Rush, yeah. You know, Sandman, I agree that I think that this is a humbling experience. And sometimes you need
Stars from last season.
Sorry guys, bad signal in here. Went offline. Forgive me, you know, I'm literally sitting in my truck on my cell phone in a bad area trying to do this. The Giants are down 14-0. Eli Manning is still a turnover machine.
No, it's 14-7.
I'm sorry, 14-7.
They at least scored.
It's back up. Sorry guys, you know, I do the best I can. if I was the coach, first of all, I wouldn't have been just clapping. Okay? I would have been showing some emotion. I would have been getting on some guys. I'm sitting here looking and trying to figure out what is it Jason Garrett does as the head coach.
Nothing.
Because I don't see him over there with the players trying to coach them up, so to speak. I don't see him there trying to say, okay, let's try and do this. One thing I remember about every time I have been to the game and been on the sidelines, during warm-ups, Jason Garrett is out there throwing. He's the only coach I ever see that's out there throwing and catching passes. Every other coach I see over there is over there talking to people, trying to figure out a game plan. Jason Garrett literally is a puppet. But you've got to change what you're doing. To me, I kept looking at this, and it seemed like we kept trying to force the same things. What we needed to do, since they were basically smashing in the corners, is we needed to do more play action and do more rolling out to try and buy him a little bit more time and try and get these quick hitters. When you have guys that are blitzing the outside, you go for the spot that they're in. They're play calling that you could have been trying to make some adjustments to what they're doing. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Denver played a fantastic game, and they were pretty much unbeatable last night. However, your job as a coach is to motivate those guys, make adjustments, and work towards a victory. To me, it looked like the team gave up. The second half of the game, once things started going bad, it seemed like the team just kind of said, let's pack it in and go. Now Jason Garrett is, of course, calling out Zeke Elliott, saying that, he didn't show any emotion on the interception and things like that. And Eli Manning, stop blaming the coach, idiot. Okay, Eli, maybe you ought to concentrate on not turning over the ball there, buddy. I'm not blaming only Jason Garrett, because I called out everybody on that team from the training staff down who can't seem to keep guys from getting pulled hamstrings. And I've called out the defensive pass rush. I've called out the defensive backs that can't stay healthy. I called out the linebackers who couldn't make tackles. I have put it on everybody. But somehow Jason Garrett puts it on everybody and doesn't take responsibility for any coaching. And I look at the team has gotten better players over the last few years, yet we still end up with the same results. So if we're changing everything and everything is still the same and the only thing that's staying the same is the coaching, maybe it's time to look at the coaching and find out why it is that you can have the best offensive line in football, the NFL rushing champion, you could have a Rookie of the Year quarterback who played damn good. They definitely had our playbook in there. Ben McAdoo has hemorrhoids. Yeah, it probably does. And I'm just pointing it out because a lot of people don't want to call out Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett seems to have no problem calling out his players, but not putting any blame on himself. So that's where I am. Down goes Eli. Uh-oh. Eli driven to the ground. Uh-oh. Sack Eli. Eli, go play me. Yeah, Eli, you may want to get over there to take care of the other Eli because it sounds like he just got driven to the ground after having that other interception. So we got two Sarahs tonight. We got a Sarah Nicole hot dog. Everybody's jumping up and down. Eli sack, Eli sack. I wish I could be watching that game. You don't know how much it hurts to be working.
No, it doesn't hurt me.
Working on a Monday night with football, the Giants playing, and knowing I have a live stream. I would love to be at home live streaming with you guys as this game is going on. Giants 0-2 after tonight. Yeah.
They'll be in the basement.
Could it be that the Giants could be in the basement by himself? Eli has a limp wrist. Okay. He got sacked again 2 times in a row. Oh my God. Miguel, I'm actually here at work taking my lunch break, and I've actually got to get ready to get back in here to work. Yeah, Smoky Boots, I agree with you. Eli on his ass again. Oh, man.
Eli might not even make it after this game.
Flag now, laugh out loud. 2 more sacks, bring back New York. Okay, I guess we won't see any more of the Giant trolls for the rest of the season, huh? Garrett is a seal. I wouldn't give him that much credit.
I mean, the man has 3 Super Bowl rings sitting on the bench.
Am I strapping? No, I'm not strapping. No, you gotta be kidding me. He sacked the 3rd time in a row. False start Giants. They're pathetic.
They don't have a line.
Wow. Well, thank you, Corey. I see Michael's phone over there flashing. So the breaking news is
There is no breaking news.
Oh.
I only can see the score.
no. That's actually Michael's phone. He actually has a flash on it
Yeah, so you can see.
For the alarm. So it's all the alerts and stuff from the game. Odell caught a pass. Wow. And that must be the breaking news we're getting.
I mean, I'm just seeing the score, so I'm not seeing anything.
4th
breaking.
and 16. Damn. Okay, guys, you should feel better about Dak Prescott. We don't have Eli Manning.
That's true.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but-
Update on Rico Gathers. Rico, of course, is on injured reserve. You're not going to hear anything about him till it gets probably around week 7 or 8 before, we need to be eligible to come back.
More likely because of the backup quarterback
Yeah.
situation, and to keep him on the team. Because he would have been gone. when he was
Mickey,
back.
what are we going to do for the next game? We're going to win. That's what we're going to do for the next game. We're going to beat the Cardinals, and we're going to get back right. The great news is our division is not that great. Breaking news is the Giants suck. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, man, good
Do I
stuff.
like Lady Gaga? Yeah, Lady Gaga was great. And I got to tell you, I actually was there at the halftime show at the Super Bowl, and the show was fantastic. And actually, that's one of my biggest videos where I actually taped that whole halftime show. She was fantastic. Giants are definitely a joke. Kimberly, I agree with you.
Oh, let's-
Eagles look like a challenge. Well, I always thought that the Eagles were going to end up being second in the division.
Yeah, they still can. If they win this week.
Is Gregory at the Betty Ford Clinic? I hope so. Do I like Holly Berry? Sure, I like Holly Berry.
Who doesn't?
I mean, who wouldn't like Holly Berry? Pre-game next week. Oh, wow. Here's the scary thing. If we don't get finished this stuff this week, I may end up having to work next Monday night, which would be tragic. So I'm going to be busting the hump to make sure that I'm done with this stuff this week, so I'm off next Monday. Got to do what I got to do, man. Unfortunately, I'm not a wealthy man. I got to pay the bills and so on. Maybe one of these days I'll get lucky and I'll make it big, or something else will happen where I can devote more time to this. And speaking of that, I've been on here for 30 minutes and my lunch break is over. I've got, we got 6 more hours of work to go, Mike? Got 6.5 more hours of work to go. Yeah, I'm still working. Oscar, we have this job that we have to work after hours. 6 o'clock at night
Yeah, about 5
until
hours.
4 a.m., 4 days a week. So I'm actually at work on my lunch break. So lunch is over. I got to get back to work. And I want to thank all of you guys for being here supporting the Jobu Sports Report, because you guys make my day so much better. I love talking to you guys. I love reading all the comments. I'm sorry I don't have all the time like I'd like to answer each and every one of those, but believe me, I'm checking it out. So I want to thank you guys again, and I will be bringing any updates and stuff that I can. Maybe I'll even do one at 4 o'clock in the morning when I get off. Thank you guys. I love you so much.